Sayyidina Muhammad. That's why then they'll ask you, are you doing your practices? We'll make du'a for you, no problem. But are you praying for yourself too? Are you doing your salawats? Are you doing these teachings? If these teachings are coming from the presence and the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad, then are you doing the tafakkur that he's inspiring and teaching? You're doing your wudu, you do your practices to keep your energy, you stick with your wudu, you do your awrad, you do your salawats, you do all your salah, you do all your practices. When you do those, it's a sign of love for Sayyidina Muhammad. What did we think loving Prophet was? We want him to be happy with us. We want him to look and say, this mashaAllah, this from my nation, look this ambassador is from my nation. Look how he struggles with himself or herself, he does his practices, he does everything he's supposed to do, he tries his best or her best to have the best of character. Every father feels that pride and they feel the shame if the child does the reverse and does bad and does bad and does bad. You have to bail them out from everything, bail them out from school fights and school problems all the way until you get into dealing with the police. That's not something that Prophet wants, to keep bailing you out from Allah's punishment. So it's no difference. We understood our life is a reflection. Why Sayyidina Muhammad described that your married life is half your deen, because he says, no, as soon as you become married you're going to understand what ummah means. How your child and family, how you're responsible, how you have to take care of them and keep everything together. Now we understood the immensity of this love. We want him to be proud of us. We try our best for our salah, all our practices, all our readings, all our recitations, every zikr and every durood and everything that we can do, and then we gain the nazar, then we support. As we support, then we give our khidmat and give my time. All of these become evidence of love. We're not the people, I debate with other people or talk with other relatives that are of a different faith. So, you don't pray? I pray in my heart. Oh, you're one of those. Yeah, I'm good with God, I pray in my heart. Get out of here. There's no love that doesn't expose itself and show itself. Islam's first step was to give your shahada. Why? Allah knows your faith, if He gave it to you He gave it, if He didn't He didn't, but Allah wants you to know your faith. That give your shahada, remind yourself you're a Muslim before you're doing these things. What are you doing? Wake up. Allah didn't need to hear it, Allah wanted me to hear it. Same, why Allah needs my salah? Said, no, you pray because you're about to do bad things. Remember, as soon as you pray, remember, I am your creator and you are my servant. And salah is a reminder and tarbiyah, a discipline upon ourselves. It's not for God, it's not for Allah, it's for myself. If I'm not disciplined enough to do these practices, then we understand this is then the difficulty. So we do all that we do for the nazar of Sayyidina Muhammad. Did your zakah, you did your salah, you did all your awrads, you did your salawats. You should have a tasbih always with you. In front of people, put it away so they don't have your nafs involved. When no one's around, you're doing salawat all the time, driving doing your salawat all the time. Is there a moment that you think, I would die and I wouldn't be making salawats? That, Ya Rabbi, if I get in an accident now, at least they find me with a tasbih in my hand praising upon your Divinely Present, because that durood al-sharif is the highest zikr of Allah. Not the dhikr Allah, 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 Allah doesn't need that. Allah said, Inna Allahi wa malaikatahu yusalloona ala nabi. Allah's zikr is to praise upon Sayyidina Muhammad. And that's why that praise is Allahu Salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. So it means everything that we're doing, this is a solution for many emails that are coming in, should I listen to this, can I do this, can I do that? Do whatever you want. If the solution is not pulling us in the direction of Sayyidina Muhammad and there's not a human out there that can claim to give you salvation, to help you, to lift you, to do anything, if it's not involving the formula of the love and supremacy of Sayyidina Muhammad, it sets every love perfect. There's no family member of the Prophet's family that will save you, there's no companion that will save you, and there's no white bearded person that will save you if we don't have the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. It's supreme, it's supreme. Without that love, and that's why the shaykh has to start with the foundation, do your durood, do your salawats, attend the mahfil, attend these associations, because that's the supreme love. That's the love that Allah is only interested in. Allah didn't mention anything else in Qur'an. Allah mentioned this love. Why? Because as soon as we make our salawat, as soon as we make our durood, Feekum, He's inside you. Because you made one salawat, the light and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad is now entering into you. Haris alaykum bil mu'mineen huwa ra'ufun rahim. Every reality of Allah's description of Prophet is entering within you, and your heart is actually becoming the Kaaba. And Prophet is the greatest defender of the Kaaba. Shahidan, inside you He's witnessing everything. Mubashshiran, every emanation and tajalli and blessing is coming from who? Between me and you and Allah? Allah sending you tajallis because so happy and excited about your existence? Or that you have the light of Prophet inside you, and Allah's always sending blessings upon that light, tajallis upon that light, love upon that light. You become the lucky recipient of that light. That's why, Lagi jani boom 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 lagi. How they achieve these blessings? Because this light came into the heart. The Muhammadan light entered into the heart. Inna fatana fatan mubinan. This light and this opening, that the light of Prophet has entered into your heart. He's bringing these tajallis, He's bringing Mubashshiran, He's bringing Allah's happiness, satisfaction, joy and pleasure. Every tajalli from the light of Sayyidina Muhammad is dressing that servant's heart because of the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad within you. Then when you love Prophet Nazeeran, he's going to tell you, now that me and you, I love you, you love me, I want you to love my family, respect them and love them. Samina wa ata'na, your word upon my head, and you do everything in your life to show that love. That I want you to love my companions that gave their lives for me. Fadait bisham, that I say, oh let me to die in their way, that they be happy with me because you loved them and they loved you. Nazeeran, the Prophet will guide us. This one no, this one yes. You tell me if your heart is filled with that love, immense love of Sayyidina Muhammad, he's not guiding and calibrating for you. And if his love is overwhelming you, he doesn't guide you to his love too. Like a magnet he'll draw you to other Muhammadans. If they're not drawn to you, they don't have that love. When his love overtakes you, you find every Kaaba, you're drawn to it. In all this city they're not drawn to it. If that love is there, you'll be drawn to the Muhammadan reality because his Prophet inside of you, pushing you and guiding you, directing you. That's what it meant to be muqaddam, that you follow on my steps, my light is in your heart, my love is in your heart, your love is in my heart. You move where I tell you to move, you love who I tell you to love, and everything about them is a reflection. Everything is to seek the rida and satisfaction. Ilahi anta maqsoodi wa ridat matlub. I beg your forgiveness and seek your satisfaction. Ilahi, the Divinely Presence, and asking the Divinely Presence which encompasses Allah's might and majesty and is under the authority and sultanate of Sayyidina Muhammad. Ilahi anta maqsoodi, I'm begging your forgiveness. Forgiveness of who? Of Prophet. Guide me, be within me, your light to overwhelm me and command me. Just keep away from what Allah doesn't want and to do what Allah will be satisfied and pleased with, and the rida and satisfaction of Allah be upon. Because if Allah and I'm moving in the way that Allah's happy and I have this immense love, imagine then your life is a blessed life filled with lights and fragrances. So it means in these days and all these questions that are coming in of doing this and doing that, the most supreme and foundation for everything is the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Is someone drawing you to that love? Do you feel in your heart that that love has increased? Then good tidings to you, for you are successful on your journey. Is from what you covet of life, of badness and bad character being taken out. For everything that you give of your time, of your wealth, of everything Allah has given to you, it creates a void, and Allah will replace that void with the love and muhabbat of Sayyidina Muhammad. You understand the giving? People think giving is something going to be taken and they fall short in life. But Allah no, your being is like an inventory of garbage. When Allah opens the heart, all that you possess in life is garbage that has no value to your akhirah. As soon as you give in the way of Allah to these servants who talk this reality and they walk this reality, everything you gave from that closet Allah exchange it with muhabbat an-Nabi. Then Allah describes back in Surah Tawbah, this is the gate of our whole journey is Surah Tawbah, that they made an exchange. They took what they had of dunya, they gave it. But Allah gave something exchange, nothing is wasted in Allah's way. When you give from your dunya, Allah gives you akhirah instead. And the greatest akhirah is the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, for you don't know when you're going to die. You don't know when sickness comes. Grief and calamity is a character that waits at every door, and you don't know when he's going to ring that doorbell. At that time is not the time to make your bargain. He's here, shut the door, now let me start to do something. But make your bargain now, make your approach now, make your deen real now. They give all these formulas, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the clever tongue but doesn't lead us to the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And when we found the love of Sayyidina Muhammad then know that his hand is there, and everything you do the hand of Prophet is taking, and in exchange filling that heart and that soul with all its realities. So on the day that they leave and pass from this world, from whatever Allah wants them to pass with, they have a hisab and an account and a love with the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha.